Do you know what most human beings regret towards the end of their lives? It is the feelings that are not expressed. Today, we'll see why we should express our feelings. Number one, it's going to bring you a lot of opportunities that you never could have imagined. 3 years ago, I was in charge of making a short film for one of our client visits. We were asked to form a team based on the given theme. We were supposed to make a short film. I really had no idea of how I was going to do that. We were five of us brainstorming some ideas and started practicing in a usual role play kind of thing, a skit kind of thing. 3 days afterwards, I got an email from one of my other colleagues, Ranjit, who said, I have some experience in making short films. I would like to be a part of your crew. Is it possible? Do I have a place? I was so happy. Yes, why not? You can join us from tomorrow. We practice in this room every day at 3 o'clock. You can come and meet us there. Ranjit came. Ranjit gave a lot of suggestions on how you can add humor, how you can add different musical effects, and how you can have good costumes to make your short film more interesting and lively. It was in a totally, total different experience for us, and he gave us good directions. As expected, on the day of our client visit, a short film was such a big hit. And from then on, whenever there was some interesting presentations or anything that was interesting that needs to be demonstrated on the floor, Ranjit was called after. He was the most sought after actor in our floor, and he became popular not only in our floor, it soon spread to other floors, and he was able to continue his passion. Just think about this. Ranjit's one thought of expressing his desire to be a part of a small short film made him continue his passion in the organization. And he was very successful too. Number two, you can make your loved ones feel very important. There was a mother, single mom, who was raising a 7-year-old boy, Sam. Sam was in his grade 2. They had a drawing test at school one day, and the teacher was distributing the drawing papers the next day. Annie, 5 out of 10. Kate, 6 out of 10. Sam, 9 out of 10. Bob, 7 out of 10. Out of the 30 students in the class, Sam had scored the highest. And obviously, everybody wanted to know what Sam had drawn. Sam had drawn a beautiful picture of his mom, a portrait, a pencil sketch of his mom, which nobody can imagine that a 7-year-old could draw. His teacher was very proud of Sam, gave away a lot of gifts for him to take home. Sam came home and he was very happy. He said, Mom, look at what I've drawn. Mom was doing her laundry. She was cooking. She said, Sam, few minutes, I will finish my work and come back. Sam felt so disappointed. He went to his garden, he crushed the paper and threw it away. He said, Mom really doesn't have any time for me. She always is busy with her own work. A few years passed by. Now Sam is a teenager. He's developed more interest for his drawing. He found ways that he can do sketching, designs on computer, and learn and improve his drawing skills. He comes to his mom and asks, Mom, I need a computer. Mom gets angry. Sam, can't you see how I'm struggling every day just to get you the education, just to continue your education? I have to pay the laundry bills. I have to take care of the insurance. I have to pay your school fees. I have to buy the groceries. Where do you think, Sam, I have the money to buy a computer for you? I'm really sorry, Sam. Please don't come to me with these kind of requests anymore. Sam got so frustrated. He was already thinking that mom did not have time for him. Now he got so frustrated and he said, Mom, if only your job is important for you, leave me alone. You live all by yourself. And he leaves home. Sam finds new ways of how you can borrow laptop from the fellow train passengers. He try draws quick sketches and try. He now makes money. He now finds different ways to make money out of his drawings. He becomes really popular. One day, Sam gets a call. Your mom died of heart attack. Sam is now heartbroken. He rushed to his home. People said after he left home, mom got really stressed up and she developed a lot of complications and she couldn't survive and gave the medical history of his mom. As Sam turned the pages, at the last page, he found the portrait that he had crushed when he was a 7 year old, put it in his garden. The mom had neatly placed it in her file. Sam could not control his tears. He started crying. As he opened the drawer, he found bundles of the bills that the mom had to pay. She had allocated some money to pay for the insurance, some money for the laundry, some for the groceries, some for the other stuff. And there was one another small bill that said for computer. Looking at it, Sam really could not control his tears. He was crying continuously and wished miracles could happen to get his mom back to him. And he was telling, Mom, it was not me, it was not you who were selfish, but it was me who was selfish, was thinking about me all the time. Now, let's think about this. Had the mom had some time to express her love for Sam, do you think this could have happened? Maybe it would have been a different situation altogether. So, express your love for your loved ones at the right time. It makes them feel so worthy. Number three, the most important of all, it makes you feel so relieved. I must tell you this. I've been going through a lot of stress of working in my department for close to 7 years. I always had the intention of moving to another department, but then never had the courage to go and express this to my supervisor. I've been telling this to my friends, teammates, but never told the person whom I should be telling it. I've always thought what all I should be telling him and found I hope I will tell him today. But then I'll see that he's not in his room. Okay, today he's not here. Let me do it tomorrow. And then it comes tomorrow. I'll say today is Friday. Let me not disturb him. So I kept procrastinating this knowingly. One day I really could not take the stress up. I prepared so much. I went to his room, got the time. I told this is what I want to do. He was quite surprised because he thought I was doing reasonably well in this department and never even thought that I had a desire to move to another department. And he gave his own suggestions of why I should probably take my passion as a part time and continue in the same department and then probably think of moving on. My voice was actually shaking when I was expressing what I wanted to. I forgot a lot of points that I had prepared, I had rehearsed a lot of times. But once I left the room, I was feeling so relieved. I was feeling so happy. I was feeling so confident about myself. I had the most important conversation that I needed to have. You won't believe this. This is the power of having the most important conversations because the conversations that we resist are the conversation that we need to have. I hope these three insights have been useful to you to express yourselves better. Thank you.